Griefers see me riding with chiffons, went and hiding when I drop napalm. Mighty quick over Apon, light up like an A-bomb. Get salty, quit and move on when I burn you like a coupon. If your goal is crazy money, take a stroll with Shady Boss 420. Hello, it's Shady Boss 420, and today I want to go on a bit of a rant. Now I'm going to tell you right now, this is not scripted at all. But anyways, I have some points here I want to go over. So first of all, Rockstar is showing little to no appreciation, which if you've been around since the beta, that's pretty usual for Rockstar. But me, as well as a lot of other fans, are definitely, if we're not at our wits' end or losing hope completely, then we're right on the edge of being there. Or some of us have already uninstalled the game. Like, not me, but other players I've heard of have already uninstalled the game due to some of the choices that Rockstar has been making and the lack of content. Now, I wanted to talk briefly here about a Reddit poll that I did last night. It's still active right now, but I wanted to take the results that are currently there because tomorrow it could be influenced by what actually happens with the update. Now anyways, in this Reddit poll, here, I said, thoughts on why we got such little news about the next update. I want to see what you all think is the reason Rockstar barely said a word about the update coming December 1st. Now my first option was they know it ain't shit, so why advertise? That got 34% of the votes. The second is they're surprising us with bonus content. That got 13% of the votes. And the third option was Rockstar doesn't communicate, period. And that got a whopping 51% of the votes. So, let me ask you, do you think that sounds like there's a player base that really thinks the company is doing good things with their game? Because I don't think that shows that fans have very much faith in the company that's updating and selling the game. Now, I wanted to move on to how I felt like a clown when I read about the update. I get why people were doing the clown thing back in, I think it was July, because I feel like a clown for having hope and sticking around to this game, because it really, if you look at it as a new player, yeah, there's a lot new stuff in the game that's pretty cool, but if you look at it as somebody who's been here the whole time, the content is very minimal that they've added, and they haven't even added a lot of the most requested features. Like, one of the most requested features is just to be able to walk into a store and rob it. You can do that in the single player, you can do that in GTA Online, you could do that in GTA Online from the beginning. So I don't understand why they couldn't do that for this game, and why they haven't added that yet. And another point I wanted to talk about is how this update tomorrow is most likely going to disappoint everybody except for the noobs, because there's no way 10 levels or ranks to the bounty hunter is going to make people stick around very long, and a 100 tier outlaw pass, most people save up their collections and will be gone through that in no time. I mean, that's partially those people's fault. I don't do that. I don't save up collections. I do the pass because it really doesn't take that long to get through it anyways, and I hate collecting. But my final point that I wanted to get onto here today is that the daily challenge nerf, it isn't terrible. And I'm not saying that because it's only a 30% reduction or whatever, no. What I'm saying is it's not a terrible thing. It shows that they don't really care about the veteran players who have huge streaks, but if you think about it, most other games like DCUO and ESO and Destiny, like other online games, the premium currency can't even be earned at all. It must be paid for, and a lot of the DLCs in those games must be paid for. So really, being able to earn it still, I don't feel like that's the worst thing. I do understand why a lot of people who are just playing to have a huge streak, like 500 days or whatever, I really see why those people are pissed off. But, like, they obviously don't care about the gold. Because if you care about the gold, you can still earn gold, and it's not that bad. And finally, I just wanted to say the people that Rockstar is hurting the most is themselves and their veteran players, like me, who've been there since beta. Anyways, this has been ShadyBoss420. Peace out.